from the lighter side of pest control. This is the Tales from the Crawl Space podcast with your hosts, Jack and Brad. Good day. On behalf of the Tales from the Crawl Space production team, we would like to apologize for the previous intro. It does not reflect our morals and values, and disciplinary action has been taken against the employee responsible. Please enjoy the You Can Suck It episode, part 2. Will you fucking shut up?
Greetings, boys, girls, and cheese bags everywhere. It's your old pal Jack. This is Tales from the Crawl Space podcast. Hopefully we're live. And this is You Can Suck It part 2. Now, it wouldn't be a show without my brother from another mother, across the miles and across the smiles, Mr. Brad Harvey with his handsomeness sitting there in the camera just gracing our presence with his handsomeness.
My handsomeness and my neck-china.
Neck-china. I tell you, it's giving me a little bit of a chub here, your neck-china. Yeah, just lick it, baby.
Watch this.
Ooh,
just
hey,
went deep.
They're neck-china kegels. You're doing your kegels.
Doing my kegels. And 1, and 2, 3. Oh, that's disgusting. Anyway, I think your boy has way too much fun doing these intros, man.
I think he does. He does. There was a part 2 from the last one.
Yeah, I love it, man. Oh, man, it's hilarious.
Oh, someone's here. Look at that. Candy can.
Woohoo! We must be actually legitimately streaming now.
Holy shit. I'd tell you, I had to turn it off and turn it back on. I think that's what I had to do.
Well, wish we'd have known that a couple of weeks ago. Hey, Sancho! God, it's like a home. It's like a family reunion today, Jack.
I know. Holy shit.
God, without the cousins we want to bang.
Well, Sancho, you got to get your ass up here first weekend of October, just so you know.
Yeah, absolutely. So, golly, Jack, I was actually stunned and amazed at the response that we got.
Oh yeah,
you can Suck It 1. So, which was back then last week we would just call it You Can Suck It 2, because now it's You Can Suck It 2.1. Because we did a You Can Suck It the previous year. We did another You Can Suck It.
We did.
And now we're doing another You Can Suck It.
Yeah, we should call it You Can Suck It 2026.
Or you can keep on sucking it.
Keep on sucking.
Yeah, it's like Mr. Natural. Keep on sucking.
That's right, baby. Keep on sucking, baby.
Yeah. T-shirts will be available after the show. God. Hey, Scotty's up here. Oh, Jenny's showed up.
Holy shit. There you go.
I got to give props to Jenny because she bagged her a big old moose this week up in Fort Wayne.
Damn.
Yeah, a bread tie factory. Yes, they do have bread tie factories.
They're going to come from somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, she was able to wrangle that one, and it's awesome. She did a great job on it. And of course, Edwin Sancho Valerio, we will be singing Santeria. Fit knows what is good for you, it best go running high.
Daddy's got a new 45.
And I won't take that you stick that bell straight down Sancho's throat.
Believe me when I said that I got something for his punk ass. Thank you, Candace. Yeah, I got my ears lowered today.
Notice how she said, love the hair, Jack.
Damn right.
My hair has nothing to love right now.
Well, you got a hat on, too, so you can't see it.
I can get my ears lowered, too, Jack. But money's funny right now.
Well, your ears are covered.
And remodeled. It's a pain in the
That's true. That's true.
It is such a pain in the balls.
For me, you just got to get a clipper and put it on number 3 and just go over your entire head. It's cheap and easy, just like I'm
just going to say that, Jack, at this point in time, you have much more face to wash than I do right now.
Yeah, well, ow, see, look at that. You got to condition the goatee of greatness.
So I'm going to zip it pop. Evening to you, my good.
Good friend, zippy pop.
Gender non-specific nickname. Shit.
Oh man! So I mean, we really cleaned up on the You Can Suck It stories, Brad.
We did. Man. I'm telling you, holy shit! So much suck, so little time.
Well, let me start off with my quick little "you can suck it" for this week. Last week I got the point across, but this one I got a notification that person who broke into JT's house, destroyed the front door, stole the refrigerator, and cut the water line, flooding the whole first floor, was caught. They got his ass.
Yes.
So they've sent paperwork in about victim impact and for restitution.
Mm-hmm.
So all that's getting filled out. And I tell you what, if they were to put him out on bond, I am not against running him down and beating the brakes off of him.
Yeah. Yep. I know a good hog farm.
Yep, but I tell you, little fucker, I know who you are. I'm not going to say your name out loud because that might get me in trouble down the road. But you can suck it, and I think when you go to jail, you're going to be sucking it. You're going to be sucking it when you get in jail. So
that's right. You're going to be married to the guy with the most honey buns.
You're going to be riding it and everything. It's going to be way up the pooper and way down your gullet. So be prepared to ingest and absorb DNA.
Bob and Doug McKenzie. Yeah, they're going to be loving you from dawn to dusk, eh?
Hello, E. Take off, E, to the Great White North.
Oh, man. Okay. Let's see. Yep, Zippy Pop, you got that right. What goes around comes around. And, yeah. The erudite version of that is Isaac Newton's every action has an equal and opposite reaction.
Yes,
this time his reaction is getting cornholed in the hole.
Oh, yeah. Far up the poop chute.
That's right, man.
He's going to be double dicking it.
Yeah, that's right. He's going to get out. First woman he sees is going to be, why your ass so blown out?
And when Larry says, before you tenderize the thief, can I borrow him for a couple minutes? Yeah,
Absolutely, Sancho.
As long as you use him up like you do a rented mule, that'd be great.
Absolutely, or a rented camel in Dubai. Speaking of taking it up the ass, Jack.
Uh-oh.
Our first story tonight is to this guy took it up the ass too. I mean,
okay.
Yeah.
So let's hear it.
We got working for a mom and pop. I take vacation during downtime only to get a phone call that he's shutting down the business and not to expect a last check.
What the fuck?
Oh, it gets better. This was the day before Christmas Eve.
Holy shit.
That's Festivus, Jack. And for anybody to get news like that on Festivus, that's the whole reason Festivus exists.
Yeah, there's a Festivus for the rest of us, for sure.
That's right. He's definitely got some airing of grievances to do.
Yes. Most certainly. That's fucked up. Right before Christmas? God damn.
That is absolutely fucked up, man.
Well, I tell you, I hope all your Christmases involve not coal in your stocking, but gorilla shit.
Yeah.
I hope you get gorilla shit in your stocking every year.
Yeah.
And you have to eat it.
Yeah. I hope Santa comes down your chimney once a year.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Or up your tailpipe, one of the two.
Honey, the Yule log smells funny this year.
Oh, got someone Skittle laugh.
Skittle laugh.
Welcome, Skittle laugh.
That's
and
right.
hello, cheese bags. Fucking yeah, great. They've got some more people on here. That's good shit.
Right on. Yeah. It's like, yeah, we have our usual suspects, and we love you guys. But it's always nice. It's always nice to see a new nickname in here once in a while.
Damn right.
So yeah. Okay. Well, that one was a shouty, so I'll go ahead and read the next one.
Okay.
Not even specific, but I can't stand every past coworker who has ever brought their home life drama to work.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to sit in a truck as you yell at your wife for cheating on you. I don't want to sit on a roof working while you argue with your parents on the phone.
Damn.
I don't want you showing up late to our job because your kids were brats in the morning. I have coworkers who cannot fathom keeping their personal drama to themselves. I hop in the truck, put on some music, and suddenly he's lowering the volume to call his wife and fight with her. My client doesn't need to see you on their Ring camera fighting on FaceTime. When you come to work, focus on work. If you want to talk about your personal life, don't be crying to me and whining about it. Tell me about your hobbies or your last vacation or a funny story. Don't make me listen to you complain, fight, and cry.
I can't argue that. I can't argue
that. I'm going to add one. Yeah, I don't want to either listen to you or smell you fart in my truck either.
Well, the farting part's going to be really difficult for me.
Oh, you know what? Oh, I got a great one, Jack. Yesterday, okay, I'm sitting in the office working on some proposals on the computer. It's lunchtime. Right. It's it is the normal midday dining hour.
Sure.
And I thought that the office lady Stacy was out of earshot, so I decided to just let one fly. And this one didn't fly. It soared, man. I mean, it was just like, it was long, it was deep, and the last 2 seconds of it smelled exactly like earwax. It came from that far over there.
Oh,
yeah. And I'm thinking, I got to. I'm sitting there typing. I thought I got away with this, and all of a sudden I hear Stacy go, "Jesus Christ, did that come out of your ass?" And I was like. I just yelled. I said, "It sure did." And she goes, "I better not smell that fucker." So basically what I did was I took one of the big bed bug fans and I put it right in the doorway from the tech room into her office and I set it on high and I just let her go. And she was like, okay, this was so...
That's heinous.
This was... It was, but it was well deserved. I mean, well, you just kind of don't make a big scene. Just go, Jesus Christ, Brad. That's it, and leave it at that. Don't say,
dude.
Don't ask me what orifice it came from. Don't complain about the smell because she farts too. And and don't make me get the fan. Okay?
She whispers into her panties. That's what she does. She whispers.
Fan. I will get that fan every fucking time. And I kind of hope the Skittles person is actually Stacy listening to this for the first time. Anyway, so I get the office right this morning,
right?
And Josh Talbert, the guy that helped me start the Pest Control and Humor Depot, my favorite group, and is no longer in it. But I was talking to him. I said I almost killed Stacy yesterday, and he goes, "Yeah, she told me you farted." I was like. I felt pretty proud of myself because it was such a memorable fart that she thought enough to actually tell another person who wasn't in the room at the time about it.
Oh, yeah, but don't you think it should have gotten more accolade than it got, though? Celebrate my fart. Come on.
I got. This story continues. After I found Stacy wasn't there, I had to leave, go run some shit. I came back. I said, I must have made a really good impression on you, a really big impression on you with that fart. I said, because I told her about the interaction with me and Josh, and she goes, Brad, you're probably not going to think probably going to think differently about me after I tell you this. I said, what? She goes, I was actually pretty impressed. She goes, I even told Chris about it. Chris is her husband or boyfriend or whatever she was with. She goes, I even told Chris about it when I got home. I was like, yeah, all right.
Damn.
I was pretty proud of it. I mean, it was majestic.
That's one of those memorable farts. Yes.
Oh yeah. It's one of those things you want to say that you should have been there, but no, you really shouldn't have been there for that one.
No, I'm happy to hear the story after the fact.
Yes, live vicariously through my.
Yes, I'll live vicariously through your anal expulsion.
Yeah. That was the greatest tale out of my crawl space I'd had in a long time. All right, you got the next one, brother.
Owner of the previous company I worked for, large lawn mowing, lawn and ornamental departments, and a small and understaffed GHP section that was ridiculously overworked. All senior staff, after 3 years, got to go on a 3-day cruise and take the Monday off instead of a third week paid vacation. I'm on the cruise, my first year, and we have a meeting. Owner is absolutely hammered drunk and gives a big thank you speech about how he built the company from the ground up, starting with mowing lawns, ends it with, people complain about the work to me, and I always tell them to get lost. I'll have someone in your truck tomorrow doing a better job than you do now. That was his closing remark. I'll have someone in your truck tomorrow, and they will do a better job than you do now. I can understand where he was going with that, but to a room full of senior staff, it pissed me off. I left. The day I turned in my 2 weeks' notice, we got called into a big meeting. We were being sold out to some big-name out-of-state company. Perfect timing. See ya.
God damn, man. Up until the last part where they said they sold it off, I could have swore that was Byron Barnes of Barnes Exterminating. Because that sounds like exactly what he would do. Get drunk at a party and then talk about how he did everything.
Well,
yeah.
To
You
that
have
boss,
fun with that, Tony.
To that boss, I hope your wife finds someone who can do it better than you do and replace you in the bed.
Yeah.
You can suck it.
You can suck it. I hope your wife has her very first orgasm when you're at Pest World.
Yes, correct.
No.
So eat a dick.
Yeah. Eat all the dicks. Eat
An entire bag.
No, I want to eat every cheese bag dick. Eat a cheese bag of dicks, which is what, about close to 11,000 dicks?
That's a lot of dicks.
That is a lot of dicks. Yeah.
Even if some of them are lady dicks.
Yeah, my sister-in-law calls that Friday night.
Damn.
Hello.
Holy shit.
Yeah, this fucking douchebag who had an active German roach infestation was still renting this place. He owned a few Airbnbs in my town. When he called looking to service exterior rodent station at a different property, when all he had was a bedbug inspection program, took great pleasure in telling him that no can do, and you need to pay for stations.
Right.
Never heard back from him after that. Not to mention his overall sucked a bag of dicks.
Yep, there you go. Sometimes you got to suck a bag of dicks.
Those certainly were words, Jack.
They were. They were words.
Yeah,
and we've got a couple people with the same damn icon, Skittle Laugh and Sage Mode 8866. Y'all the same person? What the fuck's going on here? Y'all confusing me. And
somebody's throwing us some shit, man.
It's a lot of dicks, but a good weekend. That's what it says.
That is a good weekend. A tiring weekend, but a good weekend.
And yeah, I think your jaw would be rather sore afterwards. But no, yeah, whole big bag of dicks, lady dicks included.
Lady dicks.
Lady dick.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. I got a short one and one after that. I have several, LMAO, but I have one that really sent me over the edge, LMAO. And that's all they gave us.
Yeah.
They have several, and they have one.
Do you think that one is the one that you're about to read?
I don't think so. I don't know. Let's see. Bobby Patel, go figure. He ran the Comfort Inn. He called me for 2 rooms for bed bugs, but he only wanted to pay for one, and he said he would treat the other. I told him I would charge him double if he treats the other room with store-bought crap, and sure enough, he did, and made the problem worse. We got an argument about it in the middle of the hallway with the guests, opening the doors and listening. The part that lit the fuse was on the dynamite was when I told him today was not a good day for you to forget deodorant. He was yelling and cussing at me. Oh, fuck you bloody.
Fuck you bloody, you bitch bastard.
Bitch motherfucker. He was yelling and cussing at me in the hallway. Guests were giggling as I walked out of the hotel. 8 years later, I picked up the True Hotel, and he was the manager there but didn't recognize me. He started getting difficult with requests and wouldn't pay his bill, and I asked him if he wore deodorant today. Then he recognized me and kicked me out of the hotel again.
Get your fucking ass out of my hotel.
Oh, I'll fuck you bloody.
Oh, man.
Now we got it figured out. It's still Skittle Laugh, but they have no idea why the name was Skittle Laugh. I don't know either. I don't like
still
Skittles
me.
that much.
Is it really still you? I mean, you think of it, metaphysically speaking, is it really still you?
Is it really? Existentially, is it really
existentially, yes. Cerebrally. Speaking of Patel.
Oh, you tell me about that.
I went ahead and just went Patel crazy this week.
Oh boy!
I decided, I'm going to drop shit off in hotels. Okay, I was like, can I have your card? I want to send you a quote. And not, I wasn't going to sit there and dicker at him like I was buying some sort of carpet or something like that, in a street market. I said, here is my card, Matt. Please have yours. I will send you a quote for your services. How many rooms do you have? We have 82, or whatever. And I went back and I got on Smarter Launch and I created proposals. I like fucking something like I did about 18 hotels in the last 2 days. I bombarded poor Stacy with proposals, and she sends me this text. It's like, you fucking Patel lover, and like I was like, I know, but they were all the same price, right? And not I wasn't pricing them to sell. I'm pricing them to fish, right?
Right.
So.
Right.
So the technicians, whoever does it, is going to get a good production off of these.
Sure.
And I have out of the 18, I have one actually sign up.
Oh, well. But enough shit on against the wall, something's bound to stick.
Yeah, the day is young.
That's true.
Throwing proposals out don't cost me anything. It might cost Bill a couple bucks with the gas and, the cards and stuff.
I tell you, if you learn a couple Bollywood dances, you could probably get a little more attention when you walk in the office.
Durka fucking Durka. All right. With a big box company for 16 years. 13 of those as a manager. 5 of those running the biggest office in the company. I put in for a position closer to home that was not a management position. I was told they wanted me to stay in management and that they were opening an office closer to where I lived. I was told to just hang out for a year. Throughout that year, my VP and SVP kept mentioning me taking that office. They pumped me up for this office much closer to home. When the day came, they gave it to someone else.
What the fuck?
I quit without notice the next day. I'll start my own company at some point. There's nothing you can call me or say to me that I haven't said to myself, but I can't handle being lied to after 16 years of numerous award-winning years.
I don't blame you one bit.
This guy lived this individual lived my life. So
he's been in your shoes.
He has been in he has walked a mile in my shoes.
Well, I remember a long time ago when I worked for the Big Green Tea. We had 2 service managers. I was one of them. And this service manager had been with the company forever and was always jockeying for his own office. Great guy, name of Earl, fantastic guy, knew his shit, did a great job. And he would come in my office and close my door and sit down and go, man, I can't figure out why they keep passing me up for an office. I said, look, you're a really fucking good service manager. And here's the problem. When you make yourself irreplaceable, that's exactly what you've done. If you're doing such a fantastic job as a service manager, they are not going to move you from that position. So why fuck with a good thing? So that's what
good service managers are hard to find. Right. They're harder to find than branch managers.
They are, because branch managers sit with one thumb of their mouth, one thumb of their ass, playing Switch all day.
Yeah,
fucking service managers are out doing it.
Yeah, colleges shit out branch managers, by the sackful.
Yep.
But a good service manager, that's a fucking pearl in the sea.
It is. So I told him, I said, you made yourself irreplaceable. That's why.
Exactly. And the problem is, but the thing is, if you are in that position, with the right company as a service manager for a long time, you've still got it made, because even the branch managers will kiss your ass.
Oh yeah, because you keep the entire fucking place together is what you do.
Exactly. But but again, this is a situation where that's ridiculous. The dangling of carrots just drives me batshit.
Yeah.
I've had more than one carrot dangled in front of me in my career, and I'm finally getting to the point. It's like. Every movie that you see where the old guy comes in and he's grizzled and he's just pissed off at the world and he just gives absolutely zero fucks, but he knows what the hell he's doing. That's me.
Oh yeah, I hear you.
Me. And you know what? I'm comfortable in that suit.
The branch manager's in charge of the P&L, but the service manager's in charge of the revenue.
Exactly. Revenue. Yeah. Service manager runs the revenue. Profit comes from the branch level. Right. And exactly. And, but that's something that they'll never, ever tell you. No. They're always going to be on your ass about profit, because that's all they know to do.
Shit
is to go
downhill,
to the guy that knows what the fuck he's doing to make it happen, where they should be figuring that shit out on their own.
We need more money, so you need to get your guys working harder.
That's right. It's like, oh, you did a good job. You met your goals. You exceeded your goals. Let's pour more fucking shit on you.
Yeah. I told when I was a big green tea, I was like, you don't want me running your sales department because they won't like me. All your salesmen will quit.
Yeah.
So they will all quit.
I'm at the point, and I can say this because none of my fucking service department listens to the show. But,
right?
No, I'm to the point right now where I'm like, I'm going to sell what I can, because every time I sell something good, after I go back in it, I find out that it's just been shit all over. They've still got bugs. The base stations haven't been checked and stuff. Why am I going out there and busting my ass to sell this good shit and taking some sort of vested interest? I don't give a fuck, man. I'm gonna go say hey to Monty Patel. Let's make a deal.
Let's make a deal.
Let's make a deal. I'm gonna give you what's behind room number 1.
If you do this hotel and you do the other one for half price, I'll give you all my hotels.
I'm a businessman.
All right. This next story says every fucking person in corporate and people in culture. First, a company don't care about the employees anymore when it's no longer human resources. Makes it easier for them to make us a number rather than a number. This company has had a work anniversary bonus program the last few years. You get $10 for every year you've worked for them. An announcement comes out at the beginning of June that a new program is beginning. Years 1 through 5 get an increasing amount. Years 10, 15, etc. get a larger bonus. That's great, right?
Yeah.
What's a good time to start this program? Well, right smack dab in the middle of the year, of course. July 1st, the new bonus program went into effect. Lucky me was hired 9 years ago on July 13th. I tried. I did. I spoke to heads of people in culture who congratulated me on being so close to 10 years. Spoke to the president of the company who said there was no good time to start the new program. What? So anyone hired after July 1st in years 6 through 9 watch their coworkers get their bonus. But I guess saving a few $1,000s helps to pay for the idiotic-looking rebrand. Suck it.
Suck it long, suck it hard.
And shuck it and cup the balls when you do. Just heft the doodads some when you're playing with the hydraulics.
Yeah. Not just suck it. The Sean Connery suck it. Shuck it.
That's right. You can shuck it.
Suck it, Trebek.
I'd like if Catherine Zeta-Jones would shuck it.
The day is mine.
Let it now.
Let it now. I'll take famous horseman for $1,000. That's famous horseman.
Oh shit! Look at that. Fuck corporate shit. Wait, my CEO is hot. Well, there's that. There's that.
What's the matter?
He says, fuck corporate. Shit, wait, my CEO is hot. Oh. That's Brandon. That's a Nord.
Oh,
that's a Nord. That's what that is.
And you know what? He's absolutely right.
Hey, he's married a fantastic woman, and that's all I can say.
Yeah. I've hugged her a couple times.
I don't want him coming clear across the country to beat the brakes off of me. So she's a wonderful lady.
Oh my girl, my back has been bugging me so much lately, it just won't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Just kidding. Sounds like a real pain.
You know, it's been a real pain lately, trying to find anything relatable to listen to while I'm working.
Girl, I got the answer for this one. Pestrogen Podcast. It's a pest control podcast, but with a lady twist. It's fun, laughable, and will make you say, yep, get that.
That sounds so awesome. So, where can I find this at?
Anywhere. We got the YouTube, anywhere where you get your usual podcasts, and they have a Facebook page for ladies in the pest industry only.
Sold!
You can catch the Pestrogen Podcast videocast exclusively on YouTube and listen to the audio version on Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, or wherever your favorite podcasts are currently crawling around. Pestrogen Podcast, because when it comes to pests and podcasts, we know how to bug you just right.
Nah, he'd come across the country. He wouldn't beat the brakes off of me. We'd high five. He'd be like, "Fucking A, she is."
No,
all right, let's go get a beer.
The first time he said that to me, first time we ever had him on the show, I think you stepped out to stepped away to get something before the show. And he's like, yeah, my wife, she's fucking hot. The love in his voice for that woman.
You know what?
That's very rarely do you ever find love like that.
That's right.
I think it's beautiful.
I think it is too, and the fact that a true testament of their love for each other is the fact that they can actually fucking work for the same company, their own. But it's rare.
Oh, look, she's blushing. Look at that.
Oh, I didn't think anything would make her blush.
And someone's ignored as fuck. That's correct.
That was me.
I noticed as soon as I said it. And you're right. That is ignored as fuck.
Mm-hmm. I am Riverside's bitch today. We're stranded. We're stranded on this, Jack.
But are you thirsty, bitch?
Am I thirsty? I'm thirsty. I'm always thirsty. You ask anybody with titties that I can fucking message.
That's
You know what?
They're titties. I can't argue with that point.
Don't have one with me tonight for the first time in Tales from the Crawl Space history. I do not have one on my desk. But Jack does.
But I do.
Of course, it's a thirst, like a Tony Spangler Tumblr from SpanglerArt.com.
Right. Here's
Jack,
the Joker.
Go through the motions.
All right, my friend. This is a Tony Spangler tumbler. Look at the gorgeous colors. Look at the rubber. Oh, I love the rubber bottom. That's good shit. Double wall, stainless steel. Fantastic colors that pop. If you can dream it, Tony Spangler can make it. That's how amazing this is. Hand wash. Treat it with love because it was made with love. Don't forget that. Now I'm going to pass it on to Riverside's bitch to tell you about the accoutrements that come with
there's
it.
Something new here. This just in from Tony Spangler at SpanglerArt.com.
Mm-hmm.
Not only does Tony Spangler do wonderful tumblers, outstanding laser work.
Yes, they do.
Laser working on right now. He's got something new he's working on. Check this shit out, man. Okay, we've all known the little foam koozies, you kind of crush them up and foam. I'm an old dude, okay? I remember, I know the evolution from dinosaur to hominid in these things. They used to be made of these, like, styrofoam, like you would get from a cheap disposable cooler, right?
Right.
And they had this little plastic thing on there. You could set a beer on there, and, usually it was like Falstaff or Fall City or Hudipole or something like that, so whatever your grandparents drank.
Right.
And then they moved over to the foam part, the actual, flexible foam ones, kind of stuff they make like pool noodles out of. And then they got a little softer,
like the TFTC ones.
Like the TFTC one, the ones that can fold up and travel well.
That's right.
But the new evolution of keeping your beer cool technology has finally arrived, and here it is, folks. This is the beer koozie solid double wall steel insulation.
That's right.
That you can get from Tony Spangler at SpanglerArt.com, and of course you can get some eye-popping graphics. And this one has a brand new logo on it. It is edgy. It is sharp. And the graphics once again pop on there. Yes, the guy's in the attic, but they also call attics crawl spaces. So
that's right.
Fuck off with that shit.
Eat a dick.
Yes, and not all of them will say Darb or Brad, depending on your feed there.
They might say Jack.
But again, they do have the double walled insulation. But you know what? The one thing they don't. There's two things they don't possess. One of them is the rubber bottom. Because you do not need a rubber bottom with this, because this fucker will always be in your goddamn hands.
That's right.
You're never going to set this fucking down. I mean,
someone might steal that gorgeous motherfucker.
Exactly. That not only that, Jack, but it's solid, man. It's sturdy. Okay, and it will keep one beer if you're one of these pussies that drinks one beer at a party, just one beer. It's going to keep it cold for the whole party.
Right.
And then
something else that's solid and sturdy.
What's that?
Something else that's solid and sturdy? My penis.
Your penis.
My penis.
That's been a while, Jack.
I made Candace wait for that one. Made her wait for it.
That's
my
the
penis
bell. I got a fever, and the only prescription is more painless.
It's more painless.
But no, it's built with the same integrity and,
Yes.
and attention to detail as the Tony Spangler tumbler.
That can double as a cup, by the way.
It does double as a cup
Yes.
if you are so bold. Now, okay, it fits pretty much anything, right? Okay, so not only will it fit a can, but it will also fit a bottle, and it's a simple thing to do. You simply add the cock ring that comes with every Tony Spangler beer koozie from Spangler Art. It's going to take me a minute to get used to saying that. From SpanglerArt.com, you put that son of a bitch in there. It's threaded, so it's not going to slip, which is important.
Nobody likes a slippery cock ring.
Nobody likes a slippery cock ring. Exactly.
Not at all.
So you just screw that dude down there, and Jack, you're rocking a bottle, right?
Oh, yes, I am right here.
Yeah, give him a show there. Okay.
I'll tell you the gorgeous bottle. See what you do. I got one that I done finished, so I can pop it out. So
there you
unscrew it, and the thing I like about it is that it holds snug. This cock ring holds snug your bottle.
It does.
You pop it off.
Yeah. It
and
just
you're good to
lodges
go.
up against that first vein and stays there.
That's right. It does. It does fantastic with cans too. If you go back on our TikTok at TFTC 2.0, I did a video where I had a can and a bottle, one in each, so you could see the way it holds the cans as well as the way it holds the bottle, and they're fucking fantastic. So check us out on TikTok, TFTC 2.0.
Yeah. Do you have one of the medical pieces on you?
No, sir, I do not.
Neither do I. But we're not.
I have a clear urethra, so I haven't.
You have a clear. It's still sitting on your vanity in your bathroom.
It is.
Yeah, that's right. Right next to the. Right next
it
to
did
the
its
tissues.
job. I'm
right next to the tissues in anguish.
I have no debris, nor do I have detritus right now, and it's all thanks to Tony Spangler.
Exactly. Because those of you in the know what we're talking about. The one and only surgical steel urethral sounding rod, and it is just absolutely freaking amazing. It's got a sharp edge on it. I'll be sure to be more prepared next week. I do apologize to our 12 listeners, but it does. It cuts debris and detritus.
That's correct.
Lining in your penis. So, but guys, I mean, Tony's blowing up here. With the laser engraving. The classic tumblers, and now his delicious beer koozies here, and
fucking love this thing.
You want this, you want this, and there's only one place you can get it.
If you got Peronis, reach for Tony. Steal urethral sounding rods.
And that jingle is by my boy JT Starry. If you go to JT Starry VO on Facebook, which means voiceovers, he can do jingles, intros, you name it, he can do it. So check him out, JT Starry VO on Facebook.
Yeah, y'all notice we went a little long on that ad because we're just so tickled to death.
I fucking love this thing, man.
They turned out fucking great.
They did. They're beautiful.
Thanks again, Tony. You and Leanne are the man.
Well, I'll tell you, down in the Carolinas, when it gets like heat index of 116, you can take a frosted barley pop out there, and it'll still be frosty, no matter how hot it gets. So, this thing is...
and for you teetotalers out there, I just want to let you know that an A&W root beer will fit perfectly in this motherfucker.
Oh, look at that!
Yeah, right. Yeah, for all you Donnie and Maries out there and teetotalers and shit. Yeah.
Oh, it don't stop them fucking Donnie Marie assholes.
No, see,
backsliding motherfuckers.
Basically what they do is they'll hold it like this, and then they'll have another person take this and go like
yeah, that's right. Someone else has to soak it for them.
That's right.
Oh, and Tyler McElbain showed up. Good to see you, my friend.
Yeah, good to see you, Tyler. Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
I lost my stories, Jack. Hang on a sec.
All right. You're at started my company 3 years ago. That's where you
started my company 3 years ago. I'm there now. Okay.
All right.
And I've had one and only one bad client the entire time, which I'm grateful for getting so lucky the rest of the time.
Fuck yeah.
I was doing a rat trap, crawl space clean out, deodorant, and exclusion service for her mountain cabin. That included insulation and vapor barrier replacement and a new crawl space door. I'm envious. I need all that. She paid in full, and after a few days, all rats were gone. House was sealed up, old insulation and whatnot was removed, and all that was left was sandy, foggy, new insulation, and new vapor barrier. We were ahead of schedule. She had a handyman come out there while I was there to give her a quote on the deck. He also quoted her on the new crawl space door and vapor barrier and insulation replacement door, which she already paid me to do, and I already had the supplies on site for her.
Oh, no.
I found that he gave her these quotes because he told me while we chatted. 2 days later, my bank gives me a charge back as she disputed my charge, which was thousands of dollars, which all was automatically sent back to her. I called and emailed. She ghosted me with no contact or explanation. She also locked her gate, and she has a long driveway, so I couldn't drive up. Police got involved. Turns out he quoted lower, so she disputed the charge for me as fraud. Then the handyman used my insulation and vapor barrier to install on her house, took some of my tools, and she pawned other equipment.
What the fuck?
I hope that lady learns about karma.
Oh, I hope her butthole's sealed shut. That's a bunch of shit, man. I hope she's fucking full of shit.
Yeah, she explodes in 10 years. Yeah. I hope the God damn, man. I hope the karma that she learns about comes unlubed.
Yeah, was it the dildo of consequences rarely arrives lubed?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. That's what I hope for her, unless she's into that.
Well, I don't know if anybody's into a dry knuckling.
You never, God, dude. There's a kink for everyone.
There is. You're right. You are right. There's a kink for everyone.
So if that's your kink, I hope it arrives fully lubed. I hope you're disgusted. Motherfucker. I hope you're disgusted by high viscosity.
All right, let's see. This one starts out, Jack, I've got a story for you about an asshole boss. This is going to be a long one. Back in 21, I worked for a company. If the name of the company is a no-no, you don't have to name it. I didn't. Doing commercial pest control. I enjoyed the work. It paid well, and for the most part, my boss, I'll call him Asshat, left me alone. If I had to move things around during the week or needed to make an appointment, he had no problem with it. So where's the problem, you may ask? Well, during the 7 months I was working for the company, I started noticing work-related emails, texts, and or escalation of problem accounts going unanswered. The best example was a Kroger in a town. There you go. I'm not going to say the town because that could be related back to you. That was infested with mice when I took it over, that I knew would take more than just myself to get under control. I don't remember the finer details of getting said account escalated up the chain of command, but I remember correctly, my direct supervisor was the first it went to, and it was up to him to review the issue and see what else needed to be done. Well, a few months go by with me reminding him every month about the issue, while also talking with the store manager about the issue, telling them I had escalated the issue and was waiting on a response. Around September, Kroger Corporate had enough of the waiting around and bitched to our corporate entities, which I think ended up being somewhere close to the head honcho of another company, that nothing was being done. Shit rolled downhill, but stopped at my supervisor because I had done what I was supposed to have done, report the issue, document, etc. From what I understand, he got his ass chewed pretty good from our district manager. So the company hired a new tech that ended up covering that area, blah, blah area, blah, blah, blah area, and the western part of blah, blah, blah. And the Kroger was out of my hands for about 3 months. So I'd assumed the issue had finally been resolved. Boy, I was wrong. December rolled around and my supervisor hits me up and tells me he needs me to help him and the new tech get the Kroger under control. So it was scheduled for a Sunday evening, so that way when the store closed, we could just get to work. I arrived at Kroger around 6 p.m. and waited for it to close. I should add that the other tech ended up with the COVID, and it was just going to be me and my supervisor. Lo and behold, 10 o'clock rolls around, and my supervisor is nowhere to be found, so I get started with one of the Kroger managers and a few contractors that were supposed to help with the issue. We removed the shelves, patched holes in the wall behind the bakery, put some traps out, etc. I should have added this earlier, but walking down the kosher aisle, which was behind the bakery, you could smell the mice in the walls, dead and alive. Yummy. I love that. Asshat never showed up, and he texted me every so often that he was being held up at one of his rental properties. I don't know how in the fuck you get held up at a rental property at 1:30 in the morning, but this man somehow did. After wrapping everything up around 3:30 that morning, I told him that I was going to have to reschedule my stops for Monday, seeing as it was going to be an almost 2-hour drive home, and I wasn't going to do 3 factory stops with no sleep. He said that was fine, so I headed home. I didn't wake up until 12 in the afternoon. Once I checked my phone, I noticed I had a text that I had received from him saying that I needed to do my stops and that my route was going to be behind if I didn't. Fuck that. After some back and forth texting with him, with me telling him that I thought he would at least help me out since he never showed up at the Kroger and helped me by covering my stops for the day. Apparently he didn't like that, so he told me I was going to have a phone meeting with him and the district manager that evening. So the phone call happens. The district manager is confused as hell as to why we were having the meeting and wanted to know why we were having it, starting with me. I started telling him that the asshat was not responding to my work emails, texts, or phone calls regarding my accounts, and that he wasn't responding to customer emails, calls, or texts. I told him that certain accounts that I couldn't sign off on things because I didn't have the authority, that he needed to, and that customers were becoming frustrated with his lack of communication, and any calls to customer service to get a hold of him remained, well, unanswered because he would not return them. We never got to any other part of the conversation because asshat started cussing me at that point, ranting and yelling over me and the district manager. At that point, I told the district manager that it was nice working for him and that he could come get the work truck from my driveway. Fast forward to the next day, I received a phone call from the district manager asking if I really wanted to quit. I told him no.
Okay, there's a lot to unpack here, Jack.
Uh-huh.
Okay, first off, first off, I want to give a tip of the hat to the district manager.
Mm-hmm.
He reached out to the employee specifically,
Right.
asking about if he wanted to quit. The employee said no, and I think that's awesome. So I hope that asshat got what he needed to get from the district manager, and it sounds like he might have. Because I can't see a district manager going to an asshat manager, although I have seen it at the Big Green Tea, Matt Mayer. I will name names and try to go over and try to play both sides with trying to it's like, don't worry about this, JC. I'll handle this with the employee and be all nice with the employee. So hopefully asshat either was demoted or fired at that point.
I hope so.
We don't know this. We only know what we hear from the story.
Right.
Secondly, large accounts like that, like say a Kroger, everybody knows who services them. So we'll be nicer next time. And,
right.
Yeah. But damn, what a story. And that's a story that not only have Jack and I heard time and time again, but it's a story that I'm sure both of us have lived at one point. I know I have.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
No question about that.
So, yeah. So, basically what I would say is I hope that asshat had to go take care of all of that stuff. That didn't get run.
Me too.
I hope asshat had to run that whole fucking factory route while you got some sleep.
I hope karma jackhammered him in the doo-doo hole. That's what I hope for.
That's right. With an actual jackhammer.
Oh, yes, of course. Oh,
Yes.
before
We're not talking about Jack's hammer here. We're talking about a jackhammer.
Well,
he doesn't call it his hammer. He calls it his penis.
only a few people get to experience
His beautiful,
jackhammer.
glorious penis.
That's right. Hey, before you start reading your next one, we got an audio one sent from a good friend of ours that went to a musical venue with you recently.
He sure did. The Floyd of Britness.
Would you like to hear it?
Jack, I would be honored to hear it.
All right. Want to hit? Here it goes.
Let's hear it.
Hey guys, how's it going tonight? All right. I love this subject because actually I have a very timely situation. Just happened this morning, but it started several weeks ago. All right. I get called from a customer. Very nice house. Very nice woman who lives there in a very nice neighborhood. I get there. The problem is drain flies are just flying all over their finished basement. I get told that I'm the third guy there trying to figure out this problem. And me loving a good challenge, I begin my inspection. Well, here's the deal. Finished basement with a French drain. Around the edge of the foundation was waffle board, that plastic waffle board, which is usually a pain in the ass to deal with on a good day, but it's essentially a big hole in your house that goes all the way around the foundation, right? So I start explaining to them, look, this type of fly is usually associated with a plumbing problem. They probably have a broken pipe somewhere. And the wife says, well, none that we know of. And my husband said this, and my husband said that, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm just telling you, you probably need a plumber in here to take a look at this. Well, next thing you know, I got the husband, who's a corporate dude. And you can tell he's just somebody who, likes to delegate and give orders. One of those guys. And I'm on video call with him. I'm trying to explain that, look, he probably has a broken pipe. And he says, well, I have to go through an expense of hiring a plumber. What if it's not that? Who's going to pay for that? And I'm like, listen, sir. And I was calling him sir at that point. I'm just telling you, this is just the simple biology of the matter. You probably have a broken pipe. I've been doing this for a while. It's worth it. Wife agrees. Okay, we'll get back to you, they say. All right. Getting back to me was this morning. I show up bright and early, 8 o'clock. The husband's there in his little suit and tie, ready to go off to his corporate boss. You could tell he's a boss. Job. Anyhow, so sure enough, they had a plumber come in. Sure enough, plumber runs a camera down the drain, and it was just a sink drain, so thank God it wasn't from the shitter. And sure enough, 10 feet underneath the slab from the wall, broken pipe. And on the video, drain flies and just a buildup of gunk and funk and every other fucking nasty thing you could think of under there. Husband says to me, all right, what are you going to do? And I'm like, well, you got to get this cleaned out and you got to get this pipe fixed. And he says, you know how much it costs to fix a pipe? And I'm like, well, that's not my bag. No, I don't. He wasn't happy with the answer. Well, what are you going to do about it? Again, he says. And I says, well, I'm doing what I'm going to do about it. I'm telling you, you got to get the pipe cleaned. I was talking about enzyme cleaners. I'm talking about jet clean. This is more of a plumbing thing, not me, pal. At which point he says, well, I need you to dump some pesticide down the drain. That should do the trick. I said, well, sir, here in Pennsylvania, it's really not legal to do that kind of stuff. This is where he lost me. He looks at me. He's staring at me the whole time, just staring at me. And he says, well, who's going to know?
Fucking I
All right,
will.
buddy. Now you're starting to put my ass on the line, liability-wise. At which point, I'm like, all right, buddy. And I quit calling him sir. I'm like, look, buddy. I'm dealing with laws here. I'm dealing with nature here. You got to get this pipe cleaned out. And I go, the whole rigmarole. And then he says to me, well, what would you do? I'm telling you what I'm going to do, buddy. What I would do, buddy. I would get my pipe fixed under my house. Why would you even want that? Drain flies aside. Well, he just stares at me a little bit more, kind of grunts, and the motherfucker, dismissed me.
Oh.
Well, you, sir, can suck it.
Suck it.
I hope them fucking drain flies eat your family alive. Not really, because the wife was a real sweetheart, and the kid was a little bit of a pain in the ass, but he was a nice little boy. They don't deserve to be living like that. So, once again, suck it. Once again, hey, guys, good talking to you.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Mr. SG.
I love the de-evolution of the conversation from being sir to buddy. And with his resolve to not let things escalate, he didn't get to listen here, fucker. Because that's I think that's next. You go from sir to buddy to listen here, fucker.
Dick breath. God. Yeah. Well, I basically hope those flies eat him alive and don't eat the wife and kid because they sound like pretty straight people. But I hope they get to watch as their freedom finally blossoms from this man being devoured by tiny little flies.
Tiny little fly.
You're free. You're free.
Oh, we still got a fuck ton here. We're gonna have to do a part 3.
I got no problem with that.
Massive amount of stories for part 3.
We do. We most certainly do.
So we know what we're doing next week.
That's right. You can suck it 2.2, 3.
You can keep sucking it. How about you can keep sucking it?
Yeah, keep on sucking. Yeah.
That's right. I'm not ready yet. You can keep sucking.
Yeah, that's right. We left off with ass hat, right?
Yeah, we sure did.
Okay. You want a good suck it story? How about my former boss, who is also my dad?
Oh.
That's incestuous. My wife and I took over my parents' pest control company so they could retire. Probably a year or two in, my mom died of a brain aneurysm. Dude, I am so sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
At this point, my parents were far removed from the company. Within 3 months of my mom's funeral, my dad gets engaged to a new woman and starts hemorrhaging money from the company bank accounts. Close to $800,000. Oof. As soon as my wife and I pushed back on the spending, we were undermined every step of the way and even had the new wife setting up shop in the office to make sure my wife was doing her job. The bimbo had no clue. They even tried to hang me out to dry when the Department of Ag came to spot check the office. At the end of the day, my pregnant wife and I were fired and badmouthed to everyone that would listen.
What the fuck?
Ah, Jesus H. Christ. After 10 plus years in the biz, my wife and I lost everything. Now, a year later, we started our own company and named the business after our son. Yes!
Outstanding. Fucking standing. And I hope you're successful as fuck, man.
Absolutely.
I really do, and I'm gonna let Candace give this one for the insult for you can suck it. I hope that every time you say what could possibly go wrong, the universe takes it personally. That's fucking beautiful.
Yeah,
that's beautiful.
Yeah, I hope his bimbo wife's breast implants leak all over her favorite meal.
That's not what I like coming from a titty.
No. Yeah, muscles in silicone sauce.
Yummy. That's almost like finishing sauce.
A finishing sauce, yeah. It would definitely be the finishing of the meal for me. That's for damn sure. Good
All right. Here's my you can suck it to the damn. Oh, this one's from someone very very special to me, and there's a bunch of double entendre here, just so you know. Here's my you can suck it. To the damn bird brain that had too much moxie and is soaking his head up his own ass. I hope you eat a bowl full of turd lettuce and all you have to wipe with is glass-encrusted sandpaper and that you prepare jalapeno poppers gloveless and scratch your balls after making them for a spicy feeling.
Ooh, I know that Tegger and Tingle firsthand, man. It is not fun. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I love that one. That's great. Looks like Tanner had a problem with a property manager, he says. And then he goes, told her she could suck it.
Nice.
See, we are out in the wild.
No, I want to know if she did.
Yeah, well, he's married and got a little one on the way, so
hopefully not.
That's no.
Tanner, you're the man.
I tell you, Tanner's wife is an absolutely wonderful lady.
Oh yeah, he's the one that lives close, isn't he?
Yep, he is, and
he's been on.
He's a good man, and his wife is a fantastic lady.
On the show and everything.
Yep, he crashed the show one night. He sure did.
He didn't crash. He made a cameo appearance.
His cameo. He did a cameo,
like Alfred Hitchcock in the old movies. But oh damn, yeah. I'm looking forward to meeting you at Cheese Stock, brother.
Hell yeah! No, it'd be a good time was had by all.
A good time was had by all. Okay, one more. We're going to call it.
All right, one more.
All right. There is currently a pest control business running out of northwest London. The owner was apparently best UK pest controller in the early to mid 2000s. Here are a few of the atrocities that I have had to endure while working in a couple of days short of a 3 month before getting fired. 1, locked in a room containing about 1 inch of human waste. so I didn't contradict what he said about a social worker. Long story. In a nutshell, it was sheltered
accommodations.
Thank you. Accommodations for alcoholism. He convinced the staff that they had fleas after numerous failed bedbug treatments, even though there were no animals on site, but the place was crawling with bedbugs.
Yeah.
2, tried to stab a rat in a customer's cage trap with a screwdriver in front of the customer while telling them it's the wrong thing to do. You instead need to drown them in boiling water.
You shit, what the fuck?
Excuse me? How is that better? Jack, help me. Help me out here.
Well, if I'm going to stab it for tenderness, I do want to boil it and cook it first. And they do say that everything in England's boiled. All the food's boiled. It's fucking horrible.
Okay, a screwdriver is not the right thing. Ice pick.
Agree.
Ice pick.
I have an old school Coca-Cola ice pick.
It's quick. It's quick. You know, it's a quick demise. 3.
Lobotomy.
Oh, there's more, Jack. Hang on. 3. Proofing for mice. I got given a handful of kitchen towel, told to plug the holes with it. No chance the mice will get through. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah, they can't chew through terry cloth. Oh, fuck no. Just give me a goddamn break. Number 4, eventually got the sack after refusing to spray and dust an active functioning commercial kitchen that caters for large-scale events for German cockroaches. Bloke, that's how you can tell it's English, bloke, wanted me to gel and dust at 9:30 a.m. I got a complaint from them as they promised to spray and dust treatment. The list goes on and on, but the guy is still trading and goes through staff like there's no tomorrow. I got my own back in the end, though.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Let's just say I may or may not have accidentally lost a couple of Tesco's finest whole chickens behind the wooden panels of his company-issued pantry. Ooh. Okay, all right. Let's dwell on that one for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay, that was brilliant. Okay, putting some live rotisserie chickens. Okay, Tesco. For those of you across the pond here in the States, that's the UK version of Walmart.
Yeah.
And so basically he put like Walmart rotisserie chickens behind this dude's panel in his van so they would fester. And we all know, if we've read the news, that the UK has experienced 2 years of heat waves. That's going to be really gnarly. But if I could give this bloke a little advice, tuna.
Mm-hmm.
Tuna. Okay.
Yes.
Now nowadays, you can use a can or the little pouches that they come in now, because tuna does come in these little Mylar pouches, and the Mylar pouches are convenient because they'll go anywhere. You just poke that motherfucker with a little couple of pins, stick it under there. Oh yeah, the funk will rise because a can will bust and it gets all nasty and stuff. These things expand and they become like little pillows of stench. And you can put them underneath the seat. You can put them underneath the floor mat. You can put them in a glove box behind all the papers. You can put them. You can even put them in the headliner. Just pull the headliner back a little bit, tuck it in there, and then just tuck everything. Then no one will fucking find it.
Imagine a can of surströmming. Imagine a can of surströmming and doing that and letting the heat rupture it.
But see, that's the thing. See, surströmming already smells fetid. So,
that's the point. Let it rot.
That's instant. This is
you want the slow burn.
Happen. Yeah, I want the slow burn. I want it to be days later when the situation gets to the point they would only suspect that I did it instead of that fucking Brad. I have my methods. God damn it. Oh shit, guys, everybody. Great fucking stories, man.
Oh yeah, love them,
and so goddamn many of them. We're going to do it again next.
Yeah, do part 3 next week. That's
Absolutely.
right.
So you can suck at 3. Keep on sucking.
Sucking.
Yeah, look for us, man. And I'm glad, Jack. I'm glad we got our glitches taken care of on the live stream.
You and me. I worked on it, man. I was hustling.
We had some amazing chats tonight, man. So
yeah, fuck yeah.
So God, man, if it wasn't for you guys. Fuck, we'd still do it. Me and Jack would just sit in here and just talk.
Running our mouth to nobody.
Running our mouth to nobody except one another. So
that's right.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, so that's our Brokeback Mountain moment for the day.
I can't quit you, Brad.
I can't quit you, man. Okay, on behalf of Jack, on behalf of Tony Spangler from SpanglerArt.com, Pest Control Humor Depot, my favorite group, Jack and I cordially invite you to bug the living fuck off.
Bug off.
Y'all come back now. You hear?
Oh, thanks for listening to Tales from the Crawlspace podcast. Jack and Brad will be back next week with another great episode. TFTC can be found on almost every podcast provider available, and you can also find us on TikTok at TFTC 2.0, Instagram at TFTC Podcast, Facebook at the Pest Control Humor Depot Group, and our website, www.tftc.wtf. Don't forget to subscribe and share. See you soon.